Hi, my beautiful followers. Today I want to talk about The Greatest Love Story I Never Told, the documentary by Jennifer Lopez about her upcoming album and about her life story in general, and about her personal life and the struggles that she went through in order to find self-love and reconnect with the love of her life, Ben Affleck. So she was all about like love, relationship, I need someone, like she has so much love to give. She always has. Okay, so she was born on 24th of July. And 24 is number 6. And 6 is the arcane tarot card of lovers. In numerology, 6 is someone who's very much loving and very much person who needs love. Like love is the center of their whole entire life. And I was like, that makes so much sense. And she's Leo. And you look at Jennifer Lopez and you're like, you're a Leo. You know, it's like, it just, astrology and numerology with her just makes so much sense. And I'm like, sometimes I look at, and her chakra is, like the second chakra is Svadhisthana. It's all about passion, love, sexuality, sensuality, femininity. Like, I was like, oh my God. I didn't know all the facts about her, but I was like, wait. Don't you have numbers? And you know what? I have number 6 in the center of my matrix. So it's like love is literally the center of my life too, which I think is amazing because I don't do something I don't love. And I think that reflects, and I can be with someone I don't love. Literally impossible. And I was like, oh my God, that makes so much sense. I was literally like, I was like, no, numerology isn't real. This isn't real. And I was like, no. But then I was like, actually, it is real. Because I see that in other people. I see that in myself. And it just, with JLo, it just makes so much sense. She said so many things that like resonated with me so much. She was talking about this fear of, oh my God, but how people are going to perceive it. People are gonna call me crazy. They're gonna have negative comments about me and this movie and what I do and why I do it. And even her husband is a very private person. And he was like, but isn't it supposed to be private? But Jennifer Lopez wanted to tell the story. No, oh my God. There are so many people who are like, oh my God, this movie is a mess. What is she doing? And I think that those people just don't realize it is not about money. I am a person who would 100% self-finance any movies if I just feel like doing it. It's not about money for us. It's about the message that we want to put out into the world. It's about mission that we have in this world. It's about self-expression, and it's about, I just feel like doing it. I know some people might call me crazy and they don't understand why I do it. And she said, I don't need to do it. And she doesn't need to do it. All other artists, sometimes they put out an album and that's music videos and that's it. But she knew that it's not just this music videos. It's the whole story that is so cohesive that it needs to be a movie. Every music video is telling one story, and one story is one movie. It should be a movie because it's not one song about this, another song about that. It's not, all these songs are so cohesive and telling one story that it needs to be one product, And I understand that. I get her. I understand her in so many levels. She knows that she's being judged for having a lot of marriages, divorces, and she was like, I felt so ashamed of this part of me, this unhealed, pained, this just not glamorous part of me that I was like, but I want others to see me as powerful, as strong, as invincible, as unbreakable, as happy, as successful, who has it always together, who has figured it all out. And I was like, yeah, that's me. Because in my previous situationship, I was like, okay, I have this parts of me. One side is positive and all good things in the world that you can ever imagine, and then other part is insecure, very traumatized, unhealed, not glamorous at all. And I was like, well, this part of me that is unglamorous, you gotta like step aside. We're not gonna show you because we're ashamed of you and you're embarrassing. You embarrass me. Like this part of you, you embarrass me. So we're gonna ignore you. We're gonna neglect you. We're gonna hide you. And this part of me that is smart, that is caring, that is beautiful, that is loving, that is lovable, that is talented, that is artsy, that is this amazing part of me. Yeah, this part of me, you're gonna generate me love from that person. I'm gonna put you up front. Because, well, people love positive traits of other people, right? They fall in love with positive traits. Nobody falls in love with insecurities. Nobody's attracted to your ugly side. Everybody loves your beautiful side. So that's what we're gonna show, so other people love us and we get that hero in. We get that, I wrote this lyric that is called, "Your love is my heroine. Without it, I'm in drug withdrawal." So it's all these things I was thinking about this morning, and I was like, there are always this time when I think a lot, I say it out loud, and then I'm gonna put that in a video. So it's like, that's what I do. I think about it, then I put it in a video. Okay? And I was like, there's nothing in this world that I would rather do right now than watch this movie. And I literally opened every single site, and there was one single site that had this movie available in my country. And I watched it, and it was like, for someone who really wants this, for someone who really aligns with it, for someone who really, really wants to see that movie, there is going to be that available one site. But the fact that I found it is the reflection of me really wanting to find it. I just understand Jennifer Lopez. I just understand who she is as a person. I just understand her insecurities. I get it. Like, I get what she's talking about. And that's why I love her so much. I love and admire her so much. And I bought an Apple Music subscription to watch her show. And I know it's now available everywhere. But, I just was so excited to watch it. She is like a machine. She is a total machine. She's so talented. I was blown away by how my biggest, I think, weakness is like my memory. I can't memorize all these lyrics. And she was like, she didn't forget one line. Everything, literally every single second of her concert was perfect. I loved it so much. It's called Apple Music Live Exclusive Concert. And I want to do that in my own life. I just really, really enjoy documentaries about my favorite music artists. I really love documentaries because documentary shows the side that people don't see, that is not glamorous, that people don't think about. Like, sometimes you look at the person and you're like, their life is so perfect, and that is not the case. They just don't show it because who wants to show an ugly side? Nobody wants to show their suffering. It's the part that people live to themselves. Of course, they show it in documentaries like that, in interviews. For example, Chloe Bailey, like, she has this glamorous life, but, she has her own trials and tribulations. Like, she had her heartbreak. She talked about in her album, and she talked about in her interviews. But we see that picture of someone, a celebrity, and we think, oh my God, their life is so problemless, and their life is so glamorous and sparks and shine, and we see that all the time. And we think, but my life is kind of like, not like that. Because we don't see the behind of scenes of other person. We only see our own behind of scenes. And I know that it's a very popular idea, but that is why I love documentaries, because they remind me that all these people are real people with real struggles, with real, like, even Beyonce, like, she sprained her knee, she had to sacrifice her time with her children, she maybe had to go through her own heartbreak because, you know, her album Lemonade was kind of all about heartbreak. We are all in the same boat together. And I realized we're all the same. Our experiences are not unique. And you know, that's not a bad thing. I know that what I have gone through in my relationship is something that millions of other people have gone through. And I was like, but that makes my story not unique at all. My story is not special at all. But like, it doesn't have to be special because we are all one, okay? The beauty of it all is that you're not alone in this. Whatever you feel like, you're not alone with it, because guess what? I also feel like that. I feel like I don't have friends. I'm embarrassed about it, and that's what makes me human. Okay, we are all kind of having the same struggles, the same problems, the same. And you know, it's about learning to be okay with you not being like, you are unique. Your story is unique, but it's kind of not unique. It's like you are unique, but you are not unique in your feelings, in your emotions, in your desires. And that's beautiful. I think we are all kind of having our own little special, like, there is nobody who is me, and that makes me special. It's like a snowflake. A snowflake is unique. Every snowflake is unique, but there are billions of other snowflakes, you know? It's like, you are unique, but you're also the same as everyone else. That is the biggest, like, you know? It's about not being ashamed of that ugly side of you. It's about accepting who you fully are. Yeah, I just really love the documentary. Thank you, Jennifer Lopez, for sharing this. I love you. I love anyone who uploaded that video on that site. I love you so much. You have no idea how it helped me. You have no idea how happy it made me. I'm gonna record a bunch of other videos because I feel very inspired and I actually know what to say. I actually have something to say. Jennifer Lopez also said that she was a middle child and she always felt like she didn't get enough attention, and she wanted to kind of say to the world, well, look at me, how amazing I am, so the world would love her. And she just wanted to get that attention that she didn't get from her childhood. And I was like, that's just such a same thing for me, because I am the middle child. I feel like I didn't get enough attention and support from my family and my parents from childhood, and I feel like my desire to be famous and my desire to be a star is actually like because I want that attention and that love that I didn't receive from my childhood. So it's like I get J-Lo on so many levels. We're literally so similar. I just love her.